Djokovic, the sport will outlive everyone. There is a certain inevitably in sport, a torch passed, a chapter closed, a new era born. Yet Novak Djokovic isn't quite ready to turn the page. As tennis moves into a future filled with new stars and fresh rivalries, the former number one in the PIF ATP rankings remains determined as ever. Returning this week to the Mutua Madrid Open, where he is a three-time champion, Djokovic was asked about the changing landscape of the ATP Tour and where he fits into it. "You can feel there's a shift," Djokovic said in his press conference at the ATP Masters 1000 event. "Not only in terms of the generations of players, who now have the main focus and attention, but I guess it takes a little bit of time for people to accept the fact that Roger and Rafa are not playing, and Murray, and I guess one day myself, but I'm still trying to stay there and represent the older guys, the older generation." Djokovic arrives in the Spanish capital looking to rebound from a shock opening round exit in Monte Carlo earlier this month, when he fell to Alejandro Tabilo. The defeat followed a loss in the Miami final to next-gen ATP Czech Jakub Mensik, denying Djokovic a chance at securing his 100th tour-level title. The 40-time ATP Masters 1000 champion, Djokovic remains on the brink of joining Jimmy Connors, 109, and Roger Federer, 103, in the history books. But for the 37-year-old, it's not just the records and trophies that keep him motivated. "That's also one of the reasons why I keep on playing, is because I feel like it also helps tennis still thrive on the attention and crowd coming in, watching tournaments and getting interested," added Djokovic. "If you see the numbers actually of the attendance in the Grand Slams, and some other tournaments, there has been record-breaking crowds in the last few years." The Masters 1000 in Indian Wells notably set an all-time attendance record last month, with 504,268 fans passing through the gates during the fortnight. "It's good news that it shouldn't be dependent on the big stars or legends of the game that retired," Djokovic continued. "The sport should outlive everyone, the sport will outlive everyone, and the sport is more important than anybody individually. So we are all here in the service of a sport as well." This week marks Djokovic's first appearance in Madrid since 2022, when he lost to Carlos Alcaraz in the semifinals, their first Lexus ATP head-to-head clash. Alcaraz, a two-time Madrid champion himself, was forced to withdraw from this year's tournament earlier on Thursday due to an adductor injury. When asked about the changing eras in men's tennis, Djokovic was quick to highlight Alcaraz's rapid rise and remarkable achievements. "We have to remember that his age and what he has done for his age is also not normal," Djokovic said of Alcaraz. "I'm sure that we'll see a lot of him on the big stage with trophies in the future in 10 years, 15 years, as long as he's playing. The competition is always there. I think every generation has its different competition." In his opening round match in Madrid, Djokovic faces Italy's Matteo Arnaldi.